Ever wondered why some people seem overly obsessed with themselves to the point of arrogance? That, my friends, is a glimpse into the intriguing world of narcissism. This is not merely a case of an inflated ego, but a complex psychological concept that is deeply ingrained in a person's character. Narcissism manifests as an inflated sense of self-importance, a profound need for admiration, and a distinct lack of empathy for others. Narcissists are often preoccupied with fantasies of power, success, and attractiveness. They have an insatiable desire for recognition and often feel a sense of entitlement that far exceeds their actual accomplishments. This sense of superiority can lead them to exploit others without guilt or remorse. Their self-obsession can also make them appear arrogant and dismissive. It is a complex psychological concept, but understanding it can help us navigate our relationships better. Narcissism goes beyond just being self-absorbed. It can be a serious personality disorder. Narcissistic personality disorder, often abbreviated as NPD, stands a few steps above everyday narcissism. It's not just about admiring your reflection in the mirror or posting a few too many selfies. NPD is a psychological condition characterized by a persistent pattern of grandiosity, an overwhelming need for admiration, and a complete lack of empathy towards others. People with NPD often exploit others without feeling any guilt or shame. They are preoccupied with fantasies of unlimited success, power, and brilliance, and they believe they are superior and can only be understood by or should associate with other special or high-status people. This sense of entitlement, combined with a lack of empathy, leads them to take advantage of others in order to achieve their own ends. This disorder can significantly impact relationships and everyday interactions. Ever been subject to someone's inconsistent hot and cold behavior? You might have been a victim of breadcrumbing. This is a manipulative tactic often used by individuals with narcissistic tendencies. By offering enticing morsels of attention or affection, they keep their victims hooked only to withdraw and create a sense of insecurity and desperation. It's a cruel game of push and pull, leaving the victim confused and emotionally off balance. Now, let's talk about another dark side of narcissism: bullying. Narcissists, with their inflated sense of self-importance, often belittle others to boost their own ego. They use their charm and charisma to gain power, and then exploit it to demean and control their victims. This is not just playground teasing. It's a form of psychological warfare, designed to make the victim feel small and insignificant. Understanding these tactics can help us recognize and respond to narcissistic behavior. Narcissists don't always work alone. Sometimes they have flying monkeys. This term, borrowed from the Wizard of Oz, refers to individuals manipulated by narcissists to do their bidding. Much like the Wicked Witch's minions, these people may not realize they are being used to further the narcissist's agenda. Flying monkeys can take many forms. They could be friends, family, or colleagues who the narcissist has manipulated into believing their distorted version of reality. These individuals may then act out against the narcissist's target, unknowingly becoming a tool in their game of control. Equally insidious is narcissistic envy. Narcissists often resent others' achievements or possessions, a feeling driven by their deep-seated insecurity. Their sense of self-worth is so fragile that they perceive others' success as a direct threat to their own status. This can fuel their manipulative behaviors as they strive to bring others down to elevate themselves. Being aware of these strategies can help us protect ourselves from narcissistic manipulation. Narcissism is not just about self-love, it's a spectrum that can lead to harmful behaviors and toxic relationships. Indeed, as we've discussed, narcissism can manifest in many forms. Narcissistic personality disorder, or NPD, is a severe manifestation marked by a grandiose sense of self-importance, a preoccupation with power, recognition, and entitlement, exploiting others without guilt or shame, displaying arrogance, and lacking empathy. We've also delved into the murky world of breadcrumbing and bullying, tactics often used by narcissists to manipulate others. The phenomenon of flying monkeys, where a narcissist uses third parties to inflict harm, and narcissistic envy, the intense desire to undermine others, were also explored. In essence, narcissism is a complex and multifaceted issue. However, By understanding its nature and manifestations, we can better protect ourselves and promote healthier relationships. So let's remember, understanding narcissism can empower us to navigate our interactions more effectively and foster healthier relationships.